If they made me pick Roy G. Biv, like, because pink's not in that.
Roy G. Biv.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Have you never heard that?
Shut up! Miss Sting! What the?
I thought of that.
No, and I've heard of, boy, okay.
I thought of that.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow, and you smart too. I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody say, bitch. You are great.
You really never heard of Roy G. Biv?
No. Okay, so I've heard of Roy G. Biv, but
you
I thought it was a person. Yeah. I did. I did. I thought it was a person.
You said, who is
like
Roy?
I've always I'm telling you, Trixie, I am not joking, bitch. I swear on everything I love, bitch. I knew that was a person. Now, I didn't know who it was. I didn't care enough to go Google. I just literally was like, this is a person. I assumed someone of age, someone older than my generation. I was like, Roy G. Biv. And like,
this is the new Cheryl Canning. Well, let's just go on, shall we? Okay. Hi, it's Trixie. Welcome to The Pit Stop, the show where we recap RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16. Today we're on episode 10, and we have in the studio Angeria Paris VanMicheals' children, all the way from season 14. Yay! Let's see what the audience thinks. Look at, come on. It's giving Janet Jackson, it's giving S&M Queen, it's giving...
Ooh, I like that.
The hair is giving Snow Princess.
Uh-huh.
You look beautiful.
Oh, so basically you're saying I look like Elsa. Well, like Janet, Elsa Jackson.
Elsa playing Janet. Now I'd like to see it. Let it go. Doesn't she kind of have that little voice?
Let it go, sister.
Rhythm Nation. We're gonna let it go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's insane.
I know.
But I go to that concert. I would literally go to it. Like I'd go to that concert. Janet Jackson playing Jane Andrews, Elsa.
T.
Yeah, T.
And you would be there ice skating.
I would with Denali.
Totally. I watched those videos of her skating outside.
And they're good.
Amazing.
Yeah, and they're good.
She skates, I think Milk skates, and doesn't Joey J skate?
I don't know. I don't particularly pay attention to everybody.
You know, we have to get into the episode.
Okay.
I think
because we could do this, and I would be willing to do this with you all day. I will sit my ass right in this chair, and I will kiki with you all day.
I think they want us to talk about the Emmy Award-winning show RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, okay, that might be true.
Of which you have participated.
Yeah.
You were on season 14. I mean, tell me where you been, what you've been doing.
You know, I've done a few notable things. I was on Dynasty.
You were?
Yes.
That's
me,
amazing.
Me. Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, it was awesome. Like just being there, and then like I'm getting on set, and I'm thinking, girl, these celebrities, right? I'm like, these are professional actors and stuff. Girl, they not gonna know me, bitch. I got the stars of the show coming to my trailer. Like, I want your autograph. I'm like, you want my autograph, little old me? That's how I felt, and that felt so. I was just like, oh my God.
They would never ask me on that. I'll be on Dynasty. That's what they would ask me.
Is that like the spin-off?
Dynasty. Yeah.
Dynasty.
Dynasty. I know we're gonna get into it later, but you've also done Work the World a couple times.
Yes.
You must have been around the world 10 times already.
I have, and I've holed all around the world. Yeah, you know, there's just something about like being on a bus full of drag queens.
Girl, speak on it. Orange is the New Black.
Like I'm telling you, there's nothing like, you know, being above Georges in a bunk.
Mama, I've slept under Eureka. I've seen fire and rain, bitch. Okay, like I know shit. I've seen things. I also have had the best times of my life on tour with drag queens. And then sometimes it is like, this is a women's penitentiary. You know.
It is though.
Wild.
It's like, and then sometimes, like, what if I wanna, what if I wanna like have some me time or something?
Do you know how many times I've on the tour bus with the famous drag queens 5 feet from me?
Oh my God, I have to. I just remember like being in my bunk, like, oh my God, I'm just so stressed today. I really wanna like get my rocks off, but I just don't want Georges to hear me, girl.
Because then she's gonna want.
Yeah, and then she's gonna want it.
Yeah.
And we can't be on the, you know, I do like drag queens though. And you know,
do?
Oh, I love drag queens. Like, Why is that so funny?
Because it never happens. Because most of us are like,
That's why we be single and stuff.
girl.
We should just, yeah.
Because I'm always like, the guys don't want to drag queens. And they're like, do you? I'm like, no, I'm not gross. You know,
We
like,
should just date each other. Then we wouldn't be single.
there's room for you in my life.
Oh, that means
I
so
can't
much.
believe we're getting married on the pit stop today.
Oh my God. You can smoke.
Okay, so in addition to being a professional traveling drag queen and a TV star, you're also a Drag Race superfan.
I am. I love Drag Race. I've been watching ever since like episode 3, season 1. I think I was about like 14 or something like that. And I've been watching ever since I've been hooked. I watch all the franchises, everything. I be sitting there reading the subtitles. It's my whole life.
Well, I think that makes you a very qualified pit stop guest and critiquer. Because on one hand, you've been there, you've struggled.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you're like, no, I've seen Drag Race. I'm gonna let you host it.
I feel like I know my stuff. I could really be a whole like full-ass guest judge, like sitting next to Michelle and Ru. I really could, because I know my stuff.
Last week we saw Plasma, who had 2 wins. Sashay
Yes.
away. Do you think seeing a
Crazy.
queen with multiple wins go home is a wake up and a surprise to the other queens?
It should be. You have to literally be on your like every single week.
Was 3 design challenges too much for a queen who is not the strongest at garment construction?
You would think that she would get better, right? Like after the first one, you say, this is my first garment. This is the first thing I ever made. And then after the second time, you say, I learned a little something last time. And then after the third time, bitch, you supposed to be standing up there. Bitch, Nymphia and Q supposed to be shaking.
Girl, but you sew.
Yeah.
Enough.
Yeah, I sew enough.
Right.
Yeah, see, there you go. That's what I like to say. I sew enough. I only taught myself how to sew because I was tired of asking people.
Thank
Like,
you.
today, I don't like relying on bitches. So
No,
I would
especially
just
drag
rather-
queens.
Yeah.
You want to ask a drag queen to meet a deadline? Good luck.
Never happened. Why is you at the bar sucking and not working on my garment?
Q1 getting her 2nd win. Have you been a fan of Miss Q's design abilities?
Baby, listen, I'm a Q fan.
Girl.
I am a Q fan. Like, I think that bitch could do everything. Well, maybe not everything.
She can't grow hair.
She cannot grow hair.
And I say that as a
Yeah.
bald person.
But I just live. Like, bitch, every time she bends the corner, I get excited. Like, RuPaul be like, Q. And I'm like, wide open, bitch. I could be sitting there like this at first and Q.
Totally. Meanwhile, Maya has survived 3 lip syncs. Do you think that she is gonna be like, I guess, the lip sync assassin of the season?
Baby, she is.
She
I
is.
feel like once you get past 3, because I feel like when I used to watch Drag Race, it seemed like the girls couldn't get past 3.
Right.
Now we're seeing the girls who are strong enough to get past 3.
Yeah.
I used to feel like 3 was the death sentence, honey. Like once you hit 3, that is it.
Yep.
Like you already sitting at home like, oh, this her week, this her time, she going home.
Yes. If
but
the glove does not fit,
Yeah.
you must acquit.
yeah, you must acquit. That's it. If it don't fit, you must acquit.
And I want to say this about Maya. Maya, I love her. That's my baby daughter. She doesn't know me, but she doesn't know
You have
that,
so
that
many
she's
kids.
she's my sister. It's not that I want her to be in the bottom, but I get excited when she is because I know I'm about to see some.
But that is
When
such
she's in the bottom, I'm like, yes.
but that is such an awful thing to say.
I know, but then when she is in the bottom, I root for her. But then when she is in the bottom, I'm like, all right, I'm about to see gymnastics. Controversially, Saphira had helped her again with
Yes.
the look. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I feel like it's okay. It's okay to ask for a little help. I've even been a girl, like I will help, I've asked for help, but I'm not finna make your whole garment and you not finna make mine either. Okay? Like, bitch. Girl, what the f? It's ghosts in here? Girl, what?
Isn't this
Girl,
nice?
what just happened? I thought it was so nice here.
No.
Is this an old set? Girl, that I want to say it scared the out of me. I was like, oh no, they throwing stuff.
Oh no,
They're throwing stuff.
With only 7 queens left, do the queens without a win, like Dawn and Morphine, start to want it more? I mean,
Yeah, at that point, you're like so irritated, I would assume. I don't know how that feels because I won as soon as I got there. And I think at some point you are so irritated that it's just like burning in you, bitch. Like, girl, like, whoo, like, bitch, if I'm not, bitch, you start talking to yourself, you're like, bitch, if I ain't in the top this
Yeah.
week, I'm just gonna, ooh.
It's hard too because the other girls start to feel like, well, if you're not gonna start winning, why are you still here?
And then everybody's looking at you like they look at Q every time she talks.
Yeah. Are you loving this Miami tension between Morphe?
Oh my
and
God.
Maya?
Oh, I live.
It's fierce.
I live.
You could tell they're from the same city. These are real friends.
Yeah. Especially at Drag Race. Most
Yeah.
of the people that get into the most heated arguments, I feel like, are the ones that knew each other before Drag Race. Like, it's like you can go hard on a bitch when you know her, right?
Right, totally.
So I feel like that's what that is. I feel like that's that sister rivalry. It's like, bitch, you my sister, so bitch, I can wear you out.
Totally. It's like Katya and I, like nobody is meaner to me than her.
Right.
But I'm not mean to her
Exactly.
because she's not my friend.
Oh,
I don't know.
no? Is she like an acquaintance? I saw her last night.
I bet you did.
I did. I saw her last night.
Which
I told
parking
her.
lot?
I told her I was. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was like McDonald's or something like that. I don't know.
She's selling expired vegetables in the parking lot, Gelson's West Hollywood.
Yeah. I didn't want no squash at the moment.
Yeah. The next day, the queens are talking about the dreams they're having about their competitors. Did you have any special dreams?
I had a lot of dreams. About, my season was a very special season of love, and it was.
Who was in those dreams?
Yeah, I had a few dreams about Lady Camden.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I had this one dream about Maddie. It was more of a nightmare, but I had them.
It's women's prison. You turn into a lesbian like that.
And the thing is, you don't have a choice.
Girl.
Like,
there's
girl.
no men there.
Like, I'm here, girl. I'm locked up. Like, what you want me to do, girl? I don't have nothing. Like, can't call nobody over.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I can't get in touch with my regulars. So I'm just like, girl, like, bitch, I got my sisters. And I already don't mind. So I'm like, girl, like, I'm always like, bitch, don't even come over here with that girl. Hey, sister, because I'm telling you, I'd be like, you can get it.
I know. I would be, and then the pit crew boys, they don't care about us. I'd be like, hi, Brace, you look really handsome today. He's like, I have a PhD, leave me alone. Like,
I'm always like that with, what's his name? The big Brazilian
Safira?
one. Safira! No, Bruno. And I appreciate when they speak. Because some of them, they don't even speak.
Yeah.
I appreciate when we go, oh, hey, and they like.
Yeah, they give you that.
That means
It
so
means
much.
so much. In the moment,
because you
it's
don't
like-
have no male attention. And, so even that little,
Girl,
like, that just, ooh.
It means the world. It carries me through.
Like, it does. It will get you through the day. It will get you
And
through
the
the
night.
day.
And the night.
I don't know about the night.
Girl, my hotel
then-
room, I re-wallpapered that room, okay?
Well, you want to know what we did on my season?
Tell me.
We traded porn. We did. Come back. We did.
The next day, RuPaul enters the workroom and announces that for the Maxi Challenge, the queens will be writing verses for a Get Out and Vote anthem called Power. What do you think about this challenge?
I love it. Yes, encourage the people to vote.
Yes,
Because we
of
need to vote, right?
Yes.
Like, that's the first thing. Like, we love a performance challenge and all that, but that's a good point.
How do you feel you would do in a challenge like this? Like, how would you approach it?
I think I would do really well in a challenge like this, especially because of, like, it being funky.
Yeah, it was like a funky house, kind of like new discos type
Yeah,
of thing.
and like, I
loved it.
think if anything more, like, I'm not the biggest dancer, but I feel like I could at least channel. Like, I feel like I could at least channel that, right? Like,
Yeah.
I could dance enough, and I can learn choreography enough, and I got rhythm. I think I would do good.
Ru also tells him that Power will be part of Work the World, which you've done.
Yes, and which I think is sickening.
What's it like doing Work the World?
Oh, it's everything. You get to travel the world, you get to perform on the stage, bitch, and feel like Beyonce and all these people. Like, it's just amazing. Like, so many people come out to see the show, packing out stadiums. Well, not stadiums, but.
I've seen it like 3 times, and every time I leave thrilled.
Oh, it's good. It's good. The production value is T. Like, the dancers are all talented and amazing. The numbers are like very well rehearsed. Like, it's all sickening.
The dancers also seems like they really support you girls.
Oh yeah, they do. And also, it's good to have them around.
And they seem like also the biggest ever lived.
Yeah, and then they get to live on the bus with you.
Oh, I've lived on
And
a bus.
that's even better.
Mary, I've lived on a bus with dancers.
Ooh, and did you like it? How was it? No?
Mama.
Didn't like it? Did.
Mom, making the band, the real world. Shots fired, bitch.
I didn't watch none of those.
Oh, girl, I'm gonna tell you about dancers. Half sip of alcohol, they are like this to each other, bitch.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, so you had drama on your bus?
Of course.
Oh, bitch, I was talking about You was talking about
No,
y'all.
bitch. No, I wish, no. We see the queens begin to write, and Nymphia is struggling with her lyrics. Now,
Here we go again, girl.
Now, the last time she had Megami's help, which did help her. This time, she's struggling, or is she?
I'm gonna take a sip on this topic.
I think that even if she is struggling, she's cried wolf, and so everyone's like, girl, we're not helping you, shut up.
Yeah, yeah, she be crying banana. Bitch, like, girl, after the first time or two, it's like, okay. But after I find out it's a part of your process, I'm gonna be like, I'm staying over here.
For Nymphia, somebody where English is maybe your second language,
Yeah.
it is a little harder.
Yeah.
I mean, I speak pretty good French. I don't know how to write songs in French. Like, that's a different thing.
And then remember last time, she had a ghostwriter.
And now that ghostwriter is a ghost.
And now that ghostwriter is a ghost.
Yeah.
Message on the mirror. Yeah, gone.
The queens record their tracks with Leland and Freddie Scott. At this point in the episode, are you concerned about any of the queens? I mean, Maya is rhyming equal with equal, which I would say is ambitious. It's a little post poetry in a way.
It's surprising to me because the last time I felt like she turned it. So I'm like, what is going on? Did you have a ghostwriter too? Did Megami write yours too? I was like, girl, how did we get to equal? Last time you were sickening.
I don't know how. I think I would sit her down. I would say, Maya, you're my sister. I love you. So when we rhyme, we pick a word that sounds like the word, but isn't the word, because then it's not rhyming. It's the word again. What did you think about Plain and Dawn's commentary on the side of the stage?
Oh, girl, they were keying.
They were keying, honey. They were keying.
But you know the girls
they were keying loud.
The girls like to see the girls struggle. And then when it's a bitch that you really want to like psych out, you key. Bitch, you key for dear life.
Yeah.
Bitch, and you make sure that bitch can hear you on stage, bitch.
Oh, they weren't keeping it quiet.
You're in the peanut gallery like, like, bitch, and you're the girl on stage like, trying to get the moves.
It's wild.
and it's you up, but they doing it on purpose.
So we get choreography from Jamal Sims.
Yes, which I love.
Your husband.
Love him so much.
Gorgeous.
Like, hey, Jamal.
Yeah. I would be pregnant in both holes, bitch.
Oh, both?
Both.
Wow.
Bofa. That's too much. Don't use all that. That's too much. We need to go home. Okay.
We can leave right now.
Too much. It's too much. This is not the pig stop, bitch.
No,
this is not the pig
stop. I love that. Pig stop.
Do you have more moves than Q? How are you at picking up choreography?
I definitely think I have more moves than Q because I think I at least have a rhythm. I think the thing, because see, here's the thing. No, here's the thing with Q. Here's the thing, I ain't even trying to be shady, but here's the thing with Q. I noticed in the girl groups, she actually can pick up choreography. She didn't miss a single bit of choreography, but the rhythm and timing and stuff wasn't there. See, with me, choreography ain't my best friend, but you know, we like associates. Like I at least know her a little bit.
That's your play cousin.
That's my daughter.
That's your daughter.
That's my daughter.
The next day, Nymphia is lobbying Plain for immunity since this is the last week Plain can use the immunity.
Ooh.
At this point, if you were Plain, what would you do with the immunity?
At this point, you gotta use it. I would feel like I would be doing RuPaul a disservice. You didn't awarded me this potion and I'm not gonna use it on nobody.
Right.
Like I at least gotta use it, right? Like we need a through line. Like we need to commit. We committed to this.
Would you save some? Because I do this so that the cameras and microphones can't hear me.
Okay.
Would you save someone that you think wouldn't win? So that way you are like saving someone who could have been in the bottom so that someone better lands in the bottom? Because that's. Or you could be like the heart of the ocean at the end of the Titanic and just take the potion and go, oops. Like in front of these bitches who might want it, just empty it out and be like, sorry, diva.
Ooh. That would be iconic though, right? That would be iconic to do it, but I wouldn't do it. I would use it, but like I said, I can't use it on like somebody that I see as competition, right? I just, like, why would you do that? Let's say you've been turning it the whole time and now bitch, you need it. No, you need this. Yeah. This, you want this? No, you're not getting this. Like, girl, what? I'm gonna give it to somebody like Maya.
Damn.
I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Queen of Sips.
Yeah,
So let's talk about Power.
I liked it.
Love the track.
I liked it. I liked the track. They had a live band, bitch. They had lights and set and stuff. We not just on the main stage. Like, we already seen that. Like, I love, bitch, it looked well, like, choreographed, like, put together. That's a challenge I would want to do.
Who do you think stood out?
For me, it was Saphira. For me, it was Saphira. I mean.
I would believe that she does that type of music professionally.
Like, I felt like as soon as Saphira heard what this was, I feel like I could tell when Saphira's in her bag, bitch.
Girl.
She's just going for it. And I was like, bitch, Saphira looked like she started a whole funk album tomorrow.
And lest we forget, Miss Morphine let the girls have it this week.
Oh, mama. Ain't it sickening to see her, like, succeed?
Yes.
And, like, girl, I feel like we've been, like, waiting like the whole season, and I love it. Like I was just like, bitch, the hair, the mug is always on point, but the energy she brought to it, I just thought she was just sickening the whole time. I was like, bitch, I could not, even when they all came together as a group, I could not keep my eyes off of Morphine. Like, I was like, bitch, everybody's doing good, but Morphine was like turning it for me. I was like, bitch, I was like, girl, ooh.
I'm a Morphine stan, and if I had been at a gay club when this was on TV, I would have stood up on the bar, turned around and said,
oh.
I told all of you, I told you she was incredible, and look at her now.
Oh.
Did anybody struggle?
Yes.
Who did not quite have the power today?
I felt like Nymphia was the struggle for me.
She did not.
And I'll tell you why. I think for me, Nymphia was the one that gave me fish out of water. And that's fine, like everybody's not going to, you know, fit in this funk, you know, category or whatever, but I felt like even other people were like kind of going for it, like Dawn. I noticed that Dawn was like going for it though. And I felt like Nymphia, it didn't fit. Like I felt like she was the one to me of all the sets that I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next up is Runway. Category is True Colors. Do you have a favorite color in drags?
I do.
What is
red.
it? Red.
I love red.
You love it.
I love red. My favorite color is blue. But in drag, I wear black and red the most. Well, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Red's a great color in drag.
I just think it's so bold. In a way, it kind of goes with like everything like I love. So I probably would have chose red.
I probably would have picked pink. I don't realistically see myself not picking that. So let's talk.
All right, let's do it.
It's time for the runway. We have Maya Amon-LePage in your favorite color.
Yes, and she looks sick now. The hair kind of like threw me a little bit. I'm assuming this was like a bang here, but it kind of looked like the way it was sitting, almost looked like either the wig was like here, or like I didn't know what was going on. But either way, I like the whole look. It gave me like pageant vibes. Like that's my kind of that's my drag. That's what
I like this dress. She doesn't have a super long neck, and if she had done something with a little here to elongate, because that hair sits right on the shoulder, and just a little elongate a little bit. But her face always looks beat.
I love when she doesn't cover up here.
Me too.
Like I do. When shoulders out, because I think Maya looks really, really like womanly.
She is so beautiful. Oh my God.
Like my mom literally will like call me when this show is on and be like, that one looks like a real lady. She looks like a real lady. That's what she says about Maya.
What, you're like, why didn't you say it about me, bitch?
I know, don't call my mama a bitch. See, I thought I liked you.
All right, up next we have Nymphia Wind.
Everything.
Everything in
Girl,
the field.
everything in the kitchen sink. Girl,
Fierce.
what?
Flawless.
What?
Perfect.
Why?
It's tropical.
Girl.
It's lively.
Everything. Chiquita banana, Fafana, girl, oh my God.
Flawless.
Like, it's just everything. But I will say, it would have turned my party, bitch, if she had worn something other than yellow.
Good point.
Yeah. Like, come out with orange and then a different fruit.
Yeah.
Wearing orange with oranges.
And you know.
And it would have turned that for me. Like, girl, what? Like, because I expect, but I still live. Like, I still live either way because she looks sickening.
I would love for her to be like, they're like, we love the bananas. And she's like, these are plantains. I would love for her to be right. Or what if she did green
These are
bananas? Like,
plantains.
these are the ones they just put out to the grocery store. Like, they have it ripe too.
And they're all green.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's kind of sickening. That the color's green. Oh, that's kind of sickening.
All right, up next we have Miss Plain Jane in green. Thoughts?
I think she looks beautiful. My only thing would be, I think I've seen her wider. I've seen her like really be like shaped, like the shape be shaping.
This is
like, bitch, plain Jane, the shape is always shaping.
Yeah.
But with this, I don't know if she compressed a little more or I don't know, but I don't know if she just needed like more like corseting or if the pads are different, I don't know. But I think she looks like beautiful. Like I think she looks sickening.
I see it. I mean, she normally is a full hourglass. This is 45 minutes. Up next, we have Sapphira Cristál.
Mistake. Like, just does not miss. And the real question is, bitch, how the is she packing? How is she packing?
Michelle has a show called What You Packing. You should have a show called How Did You Pack It?
How you packing?
How are you packing?
I live for it. I love the whole look. She chose her color, blue. Like, she looks stunning. She looks sickening. Looks great on her skin. Like, yeah. She turns it. She turns it, mama. She turns it upside down, round the corner, bitch. I ate it up.
Yeah, I want to see Sapphira's drag room. Where and how does she store this?
Girl, what? How?
We all as drag queens have those few pieces where you can't crush it. It has to sit on a special shelf.
Yeah.
All her like that.
So she just has a museum.
I guess.
She doesn't have a closet. She just has a museum. All her stuff is on mannequins. It's all like propped up. They can't be moved. They can't.
Girl, she goes down to the MoMA, picks out her outfit, and goes to work. Like, seriously.
The MoMA?
The MoMA.
What's the MoMA?
It's, like props to you, MoMA. It's art museum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Up next, we have Dawn. Speak on it.
Okay.
She's not here.
I like it for what it is.
And what is it?
I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure what it is, but I know for a fact, absolutely positively, I am certain that I like it for what it is.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not this far been a huge Dawn fan.
No.
This slayed me. It's amazing. This was my favorite Dawn look. It just,
yeah.
They called it Sleepy Creepy. I was like, that is what it is.
Sleepy Creepy was iconic. Like, she should just name it that. Like, she should just put it in the museum, and then it's like, she should put it in Sapphira's MoMA.
Yeah.
And then it's just, and then it's just.
Girl, it's in the MoMA. It's Sapphira's MoMA. Up next, we have Q. Whoa.
Oh my God.
You loved this.
I loved it. I do agree with Michelle's note about the stuff hanging from the bra. I did. I don't know. I think it didn't need to be there, but I enjoyed like the whole thing. Like, bitch, I like that hat. Bitch, that is a hat, bitch. That is a hat.
Yeah.
Bitch, I want one of them.
Q is one of those queens where I would watch an entire conceptual fashion show of just her clothes.
Oh my, yeah.
I would watch.
Just think she's.
I want her to make clothes for a living. I know she loves drag, of course, but I would watch a whole show of her clothes.
Her stuff could be in the MoMA.
Yes, thank you. And finally, Morphine Love Dion.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I mean, girl, what?
The touch,
she
the
looks
feel.
Insane. Like, she looks so good. Like, I love it. I love everything about it. I love everything about it, bitch.
Yeah, it's amazing. If I looked like that, bitch, I'd be escorting at the Republican National Convention.
Yes.
Like, I would be legs up, senators in and out.
Yeah.
She's so hot. No, she's so beautiful, and it's great because she is my daughter, and it's great to see my daughter take after me.
You did such a lovely job.
When you see that body, don't you think of me? When you see that face, don't you think of me? I can let you answer off the air. So, who had your favorite look today?
My favorite look, hands down, is Nymphia's. I like the Chiquita banana, like, reference. Like, that's something I've wanted to do before. So, like, yeah.
We can't do it now.
Slated for, I know, Kate. Can't do it now. Not on Drag Race.
Next, we see Plain Jane give her immunity potion to Nymphia Wynn.
Bitch!
What did you think of that?
Bitch! I was not gagged because she talked about it. Now, I didn't think she was gonna go through with it, but I was like, okay. But I think rightfully so. I felt like Nymphia was probably the weaker part of I felt like she had one of the strongest looks, but I felt like she was the weaker part of the power performance. So yeah.
And I do think she also used it because she likes Nymphia.
Yeah, and I love that. And it's like, Plain.
Yeah.
She got heart, girl. She got a heart.
We find out this week there's a top 2, Sapphira and Morphine. What did you think of that?
Yes. Okay, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bitch. I just be like wanting people to go home.
I was confused when I saw them standing there.
I was like, wait, what's happening? And then as soon as I saw Morphe and Sapphira, I said, oh, okay. So we're getting a nasty top 2 kind of situation. All right.
Sapphira and Morphine lip sync to Made You Look by Megan Trainor. What do you think of the lip sync?
Oh, bitch, ate it up.
Fierce.
They did. Like, probably, I want to say it, probably one of my favorite lip syncs, like, from the whole season. I felt like Sapphira was turning it upside down, like Morphine was holding her own. I think it was tea.
The double split?
Yeah, I was finna say, and then I love moments like that on Drag Race.
Yeah, accidental choreography.
Yeah.
Sapphira wins, scoring her second win.
Yeah.
Morphine was good, but you think Sapphira?
Yeah, well, I think it was neck and neck, but at the very last second, you know, it's like that basketball game where the people, you know, where it's like that last shot. I feel like Sapphira just made that shot. It was like, girl, sports reference. See?
Thank you for referencing sports on the pit stop so we all know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. Angeria, 7 queens remain.
Yes.
Who do you think is going to be the winner?
If I had to call a winner right now for me, it would be Sapphira. I think she's gonna take us all the way to the finish line, bitch. I do.
Yeah. Angeria Paris VanMicheals, thank you so much for joining me today. You did so great. The fans love you. Can you let everybody know at home where they can find you on the internet or see you live?
Yes, you could see me.
You don't even know where you're going, do you?
I
That's
don't.
a real Rue girl.
I don't.
Without
I don't
the Google
know.
Calendar,
Yeah, I'm
you're like,
you know, I guess right now after this, you can see me in the parking lot, probably with Katya.
Target.
Yeah. Target, yeah. Selling squash.
Work.
Yeah.
And thank you all for watching The Pit Stop. Join us next week when we recap episode 11 of season 16 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Goodbye.
Oh, I don't think I mentioned that I'm the driver in this.
Oh, you're the driver.
I'm the driver, yeah. I'm sorry, I kind of, yeah.
And you're in drag.
Yeah, no, I'm not in drag.
Oh.
I'm glad I wasn't. I mean,
have you ever been an Uber driver?
Yeah, I've been an Uber driver. That's how I paid for my drag on season 14.
Do people notice?
I think a few people know, but I don't think it's something that I voiced. I didn't know if I was proud of it or not. But you know,
I think. Yeah. Are you a good driver?
I am. I'm a much better driver because of Uber.
Okay.
I am.
Was it hard having people in your car?
You know what? The only types of people that I did not like to pick up was like drunk hoes on a Friday night.
You know where to go for the mecca of gay. It's right here, and you know that's right. So make sure you click to subscribe so you never miss a thing.